Hey, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to show you how to create a holiday look, and today we're going to use cream shadows. I'm going to be doing some other holiday looks, and I'm also going to be popping on some lashes because mine are looking pretty crazy. I don't know if I'm going to do individual lashes or I'm not sure what I'm going to do. We'll figure it out. So I am going to zoom you guys way in. You know, my brows aren't done yet. I don't have my lipstick on. My hair's not done. End of the video. I'm going to be looking good. Okay? I'm going to be looking good. Okay, let's get into the video. If you are not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click that button below. Hit the subscribe button. I share new videos every single week. I don't want you to miss out on my content. And yeah, so today I'm going to use these little eye sticks. These are from Laura Mercier. Oh my gosh, these colors are gorgeous. This one is called Burnished Bronze. Probably not going to be able to really see it. You'll see it once it gets on my eyes. So cream colors are really, really easy to do. You can just do one color. You can put it on. You can just use your finger, blend it in, and go. I'm going to use a brush today, and I think I'm going to do two colors today. So what I'm going to do is I want to still apply my color similar to what I normally do. And if you watch my videos, you know that I have aging, sagging, hooded, whatever you want to call them, eyes. If I just applied, and you can see if I relax my eyes, which I look like I'm resting, you know what, face. I won't say. So if I relax my eyes, you can see I have all this sag in here. So I need to put that color up here. If I go like this and I put any color shadow on there, once I rest my eyes, you're going to be, where is that color? I'm going to take this cream stick, I'm going to close my eye. Now I am going to stretch it a little bit, but you'll see when I start blending it in. So I'm going to bring it like this. I'm just going to go on an angle like that. Then I'm going to bring it up like this. You don't have to be really picky about this. I'm going kind of slow because I'm showing you guys. Okay, so now when my eye is relaxed, you can still see that color. That's what we want. So I'm going to put a little bit more, just kind of filling it in a little bit. I could always add more. Don't add too much because it's a little harder to take off than a powder shadow. I am going to go in with my BK Beauty number 203. So it's just a rounded but flat brush. And I'm just going to start sweeping that color in a little bit. I don't want to go all the way in with this color. So I'm going to add another color. And you just want to go like this, back and forth. Now I'm just kind of blending it down. You just don't want it to look like you drew your shadow on. But don't be afraid to use cream shadow sticks. It's so easy to do. It really, really is. It's not hard at all. But you see how that looks, how nice it looks? I just want to smooth this out. So you don't want to bring this out this way. Want to keep it in going that way. If you bring it out, it's just going to look really sloppy. But you see how I applied it? See how it just kind of lifts your eye up when you do it that way? So I'm just I'm holding the brush back far too, and I'm just blending that in. Now I'm going to go in with my BK Beauty brush, and this is my number 202. So this is a crease brush. And I want to use this because I want to just lightly blend that a little bit more. Just on the edges. I'm just doing circular motions just on the edges. Just like that. I'm going to go in and I am going to use the color Copper. It's a really pretty gold color. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that right on my lid. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Now, if you feel like it still has a little bit of a line, I've shared this with using a powder. You can take a finishing powder. This one is from Makeup Forever. And I will just take it on that same brush and just go on the edges a little bit just to soften it. Now we're going to go back and we're going to take that first color that I used. So I'm going to go right on really lightly because we're still going to blend this out. I'm just applying it. just like that. Now I'm going to take my BK Beauty smudger brush right on that lash line again. I'm just going to blend that. I mean, it can't get much easier than this. Again, I'm going to take that color and I'm going to put it right here. I kind of use it like the outer corner of my eye is my guide. Kind of see an invisible line. And bring it up. And then I know my crease is up there. I know where I got to bring it is right there. So it's kind of like when you are applying this. I apply it as like my guide too, like where I want that color to go. You don't want to go too heavy. I'm going really light. I know it looks crazy. So if you do this and you're like, oh my gosh, I just ruined my eyes. You didn't. It's okay. Do it with me. We'll do it together, okay? So now I'm just going to take that and I'm going to bring the color in just a little bit more. I'm stretching my eye for this. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to use that brush that I used on the other eye and do the same thing. So again, we're going to start from the end and we're going to blend towards the inner part of our eye. You don't want to blend it outside. This is probably what takes the most time, is the blending. But it always does. I mean, even if your skin is sagging, just go like this. Just lift your eye up a little bit and pull it up so you can get it really good. Again, so now see how it's kind of, I need to bring some more of that color up here. So instead of applying more color, I am just going to take my brush and really gently, I want to start bringing it up there. Now I'm going to go in with my crease brush and I'm going to bring that, I'm going to blend it. But I love these brushes, you guys know that. Soften those edges out a little bit with that finishing powder. Which is so pretty. It just, I love using a shimmer color here because it just really brightens up my eye. Again, you can use your fingers too. Sometimes it's a little, depending on your fingers, sometimes it's kind of hard to get in there if you have long nails, you know. And I'm going to go right on here, right on the lash line. And right on that lash line, I'm just going to smudge it out. I don't go really low, and I would not advise to do that if you have eyes that are sagging. If you have under eye bags, you don't want to pull that color down because it's just going to make your eye look more droopy. So you don't want to do that. You really want to just keep it on that lash line. Fingers crossed this works. Fingers crossed. I have a yard guy around here that takes about 2 hours to cut the grass, and I'm not kidding. Hopefully we can do this and it's not going to be annoying. So what you do, the lashes that I like to use are from Kiss Lashes. You can get them at Walgreens, you can get them at Target, whatever. Love them. I don't think you have to spend a lot of money on lashes. I mean, if you want to, go ahead. I'm sure there's some that are even more realistic, but I think these are really, really nice. They're comfortable, they're cheap. That's what I use. So what I do is I take it and I just clip the end off. So I just trim the end off of the lash. I went ahead and I put this glue on, which is the Kiss Lash Glue. I will zoom you in, but you guys, and this looks pretty gross. So no judgment on my tube, okay? Once this is dry, we want to put it on our lashes. So make sure it dries, takes at least 30 seconds to a minute or so, but you'll be able to see because it kind of gets clear once it starts drying. Then you take your tweezers. They do have tweezers just for applying your lashes. I'm using these regular tweezers, but if you do them, use caution because they're very sharp and you can hurt yourself. So I would recommend using eyelash tweezers. Put your head down, and then I kind of just place it right in the center and I kind of push it a little bit. Then I go ahead and I take the end and then I get the side by my inner corner of my eye, place it there. Then I go back and just kind of want to play with it a little bit. Just kind of see what I'm doing. I just kind of push it down a little bit. So make sure that it is dry. If that glue is not dry, it's going to be sliding all over the place and you're just going to get so aggravated. But do you see how easy that was? It's much easier when it's dry. I can't stress that enough. So then you can take your eye pencil, and I like to go underneath here and run that on my waterline. And you're gonna hear that stupid lawnmower. But you see, just kind of scrub that in there like that. I really, really like these. Are comfortable. The bands aren't really thick. That's another thing when you're looking at lashes, and some of the Kiss lashes have thicker bands. I don't like those because they're hard to fit on your eye. You have to mess around with them more. They're not always as comfortable. These are so comfortable. And these you can actually, which some people do, and I mean, that would be a really intense look, but some people will layer their lashes so it looks like they have even fuller, thicker lashes. So I guess if you're going out someplace, you could do that. This one looks like it's popping up a little bit. I may have to actually redo that one, but we'll do it. We'll do it together. That lawnmower man just has me in a tizzy. He drives me nuts. When you are taking these lashes off, you never want to just go like that and rip them off, okay? Unless they are like coming off and you could feel that they're loose, which happens sometimes, then you can do that. But what you really want to do is you want to take your eye makeup remover and close your eye and just kind of go like that and just kind of slowly work it like that. You never want to pull it right off because you will pull your lashes off. So you never ever want to do that. I don't have lashes as it is right now, so that I definitely don't want to do that. Don't do this if you are going to be going out someplace. Don't just decide, oh, I'm going to put some lashes on and not practice, because you will probably take your mirror and throw it at somebody. You really will. I know that's how I am. If I have to go someplace, like, I just don't want to fuss around with something if I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and put that glue back on here. You just want it right on that rim. I'm going to show you. You just want to get it right on that rim. See that? That's where you want to get it. And then you want to let it dry. So now I'm going to put my head down, place it in the middle. And then we want to put it on that one end, and then we want to work over and get it on this end. And essentially you're just kind of, you know, playing with it a little bit. You always want to make sure it's on right, and you just don't want it poking you either. So I am going to go fix my hair. I will be right back. That is it. That is my final look. Really easy to do. It doesn't have to be over the top. The lashes, I think, just kick it up a notch, especially if you have sparse lashes like I do right now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but this just kind of opens up my eyes. I don't even have a winged liner or anything like that, but it just kind of lifts my eyes a little bit more and makes them look a little bit bigger. And I just did a simple lipstick. The one that I am using is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the In Love with Olivia. So it's got a little bit of a, like more of a peachy kind of a nude color, I would say. It's not red. I'm not really big on red lips, but if you want to do red lipstick, you go girl, you do you. And I will be doing some other looks as well, maybe one or two more looks, and I'm going to do a little bit of glitter as well. I don't wear glitter, but on the holidays, I make an exception. So sometimes on the holidays, especially New Year's Eve, I like to put a little bit of glitter on. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Share my videos. It helps my channel. Really appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, click that button below. Hit the subscribe button. I share new videos every single week. Also, make sure you click that notification bell too, because anytime I share a new video, you will be notified. And that is it. I will see if I can find something similar to this too. This little furry, this little jacket that I have going on here. I don't know what that is. I got this in Illinois at a little boutique, but if I can find something similar, because I see a lot of these around now, like this is the, I think they call them the teddy bear jacket. This one doesn't have any buttons or anything like that. So if I find something similar, I will link that down below for you guys as well. And that is it. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.